No, thanks. I ordered an iced tea.
Well, it's legit. An experimental, unapproved compound is being medically tested in Southeast Asia.
I figured as much. They were too smart to get nailed over something as sloppy as fake medication.
So you don't think he's going to Massachusetts because he's got some fatal disease?
No. All this tells us is he was one step ahead of us. He knew we were coming. What it doesn't tell us is what he's really doing up there.
And you're not going to find out either. You know what that is?
Nope.
That's a restraining order. You know what it says?
Nope.
It says that you have to stay at least 800 feet away from both the bar up in Gloucester and David.
Who really cares?
You know what the kicker is?
Nope.
My name is on that as well. Yeah. Never had a restraining order against me before. Thank you very much.
Hey, sweetie. I saw you on Haley Santos's documentary. You look good.
Yeah, it was fun. It was great to see Haley and Mateo, too.
Hey, you guys talking about the documentary? I gotta tell you, I think Haley needs to get herself some new makeup people. I didn't think I'd look very good.
No, I disagree. I thought they almost made you look lifelike.
I don't know why I bothered coming in today.
Thought you still had patience here. That's what you said the other night.
Do I detect a note of mistrust?
Look, I know you lied about where you were going. You said you were coming here, but you went straight up to Gloucester.
And when you figured that out, you went running to tell Tad. I may have lied, Amanda, but you stabbed me in the back.
You know, breaking and entering really does not look very good on one's resume.
Oh, please. Whatever happened to little Miss Innocent before proven guilty?
I'm talking about my resume. What do? I bail you out of jail, and like an idiot, you go right back to David's nurse's bar up in Gloucester, and you break in again. Yeah, and the fact that my name is on this means that I can be charged with aiding and abetting. Tad, this whole thing is just out of control. All right, I want this ride to stop, and I want to get off now.
Nobody's tied you to my hip, all right? If you want to walk away, you can walk away anytime you want. I will understand. But I told you, I can't. I can't afford to. I want to get back up there and find out what Hubert is doing.
No, don't do it.
You can't put your neck back out on the chopping block again. You can't.
You weasel.
No. If you go back up there with this restraining order, that's it. They'll throw away the key this time. Thing is, my name is not on this thing, so I could go up there and poke around all I want. There's nothing David can do about it, right?
For all we know, he slapped us down because he wants to get us out of the way. He wants to nail somebody else. Somebody he really wants to catch and see in jail. For all we know, he's anticipating the fact that you're going to go up there and try what you say you want to.
Right, which is only going to put another wedge between you and Amanda. Come on.
Listen. If I can prove it or catch him making some sort of a mistake that helps protect Amanda, the whole thing will be worth it, okay? Just to see what the guy is up to.
Wow, okay, I gotta go. You guys are obviously not listening to a word that I have got to say here. Look, I've already been dragged in by David once, and a DA is dead probably because of that. So, if you guys want to go ahead with this, don't say that I didn't warn you.
I like your shoes.
Thank you.
You can call it backstabbing. I just wanted someone to find out why you were lying to me.
Okay, I'm sure it looks suspicious, but I was just trying to protect myself, Amanda, and protect you as well. If the authorities ever found out that I obtained that drug and brought it into the country...
That's not the whole truth, though, is it?
All right, you know what? You can be as suspicious as you want, but I cannot risk having that drug stopped. That's why I filed a restraining order against Tad and Liza. Oh, yeah, you're going to be hearing about that, I'm sure. But I'm also sure you're not going to hear that I had Gail drop the breaking and entering charges. Look, I just want them to keep their noses out of my business. You know, I'm just trying to have as many good days as possible in the short amount of time that I have left. And all everyone in this town seems to want to know is when I'm going to do them the favor and die. But you, Amanda, I really thought you were different. Excuse me. I have to go consult on a patient. And in case you're wondering, I'm not lying.
Listen, Liza. don't go up to Gloucester.
Oh, really? But it's okay for you to go up there with a restraining order on you. Do you hear yourself? Look, I've got to grow up. I got to take care of my own dirty work, and I can't rely on my big brother, okay?
You do have to grow up. You got responsibilities. What about Amanda?
What about her? She'll deal with it. Look, you might not have a wife for yourself right now, but I don't think Liza was that happy when she left here.
What do you think you're getting?
You know what I'm getting at? I don't know if that's an old flame or a new spark, you know, kindling or whatever, but I think you owe her a little bit more than a throwaway apology for dragging her back into all of this.
Okay. Maybe you're right. Just take pity on your older brother, okay? Promise me. Promise me. That you will not go tinkering around up in Massachusetts without giving me a heads up first.
I'll do that. I'll give you a heads up.
All right.
Long enough.
So you were listening to me and Ted.
You said I would just have to deal with it.
Well, he was upset, you know. Him and Liza just got served this restraining order from David.
I know. He was trying to protect himself, trying to maintain some decent quality of life while he still can.
So he's already gotten to you.
You know, I bet you also don't know that David intervened with his friend Gail. He convinced her to drop the charges against Tad and Liza. And yet here you are, plotting with Tad to go up there yourself and...
Hold on a second. You were the one that told all of us that he was up there sneaking around in the north, right?
No, that was before I knew it was to get the drugs he needed to keep himself alive.
And whatever else he's doing.
You don't have proof of that. What if the drugs are all that's going on up there, Jake? And what if you interfere and somehow prevent him from getting those drugs? You know, maybe it's just time to back off.
You know something? This is not the first time that you've taken his side and asked me to not think the worst of him. And no matter what, I always back down.
You're not always right, Jake.
No, I'm not always right, but you are my wife, okay? And we should at least be honest with each other all the time. So I'll ask you straight. Do you want me to tell you what you want to hear, or do you want to hear the truth?
I always expect the truth from you, and you know that.
Well, good. Then you should know that my first priority and only priority is you, okay? And when you tell me to close my mouth or shut my mouth around him, I do it because you asked me to, but that's not easy for me.
Funny, I never feel like you hold anything back.
Really? Well, I do. I do it for you. You think I care about him? I only care about whatever he's doing doesn't end up hurting you. You think I care about him and his medical supplies getting messed up or something? No, I don't care. And because of what he's done, after what he's done to you, me, and this family, I wish that he would just do us all a favor and hurry up and die already, if you want to know the truth.
Stop talking like that in front of the baby. I don't want you talking like that. David is sick.
Sorry.
Have some compassion.
I do have compassion. I have it for you. I have it for Trevor. I just don't have it for him. You know what I want to do? I want to peel back his mask and show the world exactly who he is. That his disease is nothing but a lie. It's just to manipulate you. And you have to know, no matter what he says or what he does, I will never believe him.
So you're still going to Gloucester no matter what I say? If you keep acting like this, Jake, if you keep doing this to David, I don't know how we can go on.